Hello, I am Kelly.
Hi, I'm Christian.
And we are the founders of Fervor Music Group. And we want to thank you for joining us on this wonderful Pentecost Sunday. Or if you're watching this a little bit later after we launch our first EP called Keep Praising, we just want to thank you for joining us. So we just wanted to tell you a little bit about ourselves. And so we're just going to have a conversation just so that you get whoever is listening to some of our music will get a glimpse into our personalities and character and leadership style. So anyway, I am Kelly, and I come from a Pentecostal context. I was raised in the city of Detroit, and Motown even touched gospel because gospel music has always been on fleek. Everything from the Winans to the Clark sisters, Vanessa Bell, Vicki Winans, one of my favorites. Those are some of the influences growing up, and then I moved over to Israel Houghton and Maranatha Worship, Hillside, Bethel, Elevation, Planet Shakers, and all that other good stuff too, right? Mm-hmm. So that's some of my history. And then somewhere around 2015, I moved over into the Evangelical Lutheran Churches of America, and it's been a wonderful home for me. So I'm very, very appreciative of that. So Christian, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I am a first-generation Filipino-American charismatic Catholic. Wow, that's a long. That's a long title. But essentially, I grew up here in Michigan, the Metro Detroit area. Definitely having that Motown influence, parents who love Motown. Yeah. But also growing up in a charismatic Catholic community, which is a bit different. It's not something you typically see, but that's the style that I've always enjoyed growing up. You know, something that's inspiring in the Holy Spirit, and something that drives how I practice my faith. Amen. So I love it. It drives me today. Yeah. Yep. And that's why I'm here doing Fervor.
So I'll be very honest, Pastor Rob Zahn, if you've not seen him, he was able to make a connection between me and Christian at a church on the west side of Farmington Hills, Michigan, called Hope Lutheran Church. Mm-hmm. He was like, I'd like to see how this works. A Catholic Filipino brother mixed with a Pentecostal Lutheran sister. He would call me a diva, but I'm really not a diva. Anyway, he said, I want to see how this chemistry works. And I'll be very honest, I was like, okay, well, let's see. I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. And then we started singing all kinds of music.
I remember the first time we sang, it was like instant
chemistry. It was kinetic.
Right? It was like,
right.
Oh man, it's like, this is going to be great. We're going to make great music.
Yeah. And for us, kinetic was not just that we had a good flow, but that there was a flow in the spirit, in the presence, in the house, in the church, in the congregation. And that's most important for us, right?
Yes.
So singing is not just about how well we sing, but it's how well we connect the audience to the presence of the Lord, right?
Yes, it's elevating the worship to something more than just singing.
Yes.
And performing music, right? It's to inspire people to worship.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And that's pretty much the Mount Sinai for us. Yeah. So I'm a vocalist, and you're
I'm a keyboardist and a vocalist, mainly keyboardist.
Yes. And what are some of the other talents you have?
Oh my gosh, all kinds of random things. I mean,
well, he does drums, and he does
I play a little
guitar.
drum. Yeah, little drums, a little guitar. I played trumpet in high school. All kinds of anything music related. That's my.
He can do
passion.
it, whatever it is. Even a little bit of audio, like his audio skills are.
Yeah, I'm a tech junkie.
He's a techie, right?
I'm a tech junkie, or what do you call it? A cable junkie. I like all things electronic.